Hello, and welcome to a very special Session Zero episode of It's Your Role, the improvised D&D adventure. My name is Elliot Reeves-Giblin. I will be your dungeon master for this little old soiree, and we have a very special guest for you. We have got our new cast member, Chloe Campbell. Hello.
Hi, it's good to be here. Super excited.
I'm super excited.
Thank you.
We're all super excited. Fantastic. Well, before we have Chloe appear in our show on the 24th of April, we're going to do a little half an hour adventure just finding out about her character, what they want, where they're going, all of that good stuff. Ready to go, Chloe?
Ready to go.
All right. We will begin. Our adventure opens up on a thunderous and stormy night. Chloe, your character is trudging through vast plains.
Okay.
The moonlight shining down on you, the grass glistening. It's very cold, it's very wet. Could you please tell us your character name and describe them for us?
Yes, so my character is Sive Sullivan, and she is a half-elf bard, maybe about 5'2". She's got big boots on to get her through the
very important.
the big boots. She's got a wee cloak on. She's got like round glasses that she's constantly having to like shove up on her face. And yeah, she's just making her way through, hoping to maybe get out of the rain.
Yeah. As a glasses wearer myself, being in the rain when you're wearing glasses
Worst
is
nightmare.
not the one. It's not the one. Great. And you're trudging through this open grassland, and in the distance you see some flickering lights. You've been trekking for hours now. When you began, it wasn't raining at all. It was quite nice and sunny, and suddenly the weather's turned on you. So you do want to find some shade. And tell me, what is Sive walking towards? What do they want? Where are they going?
She's really just trying to get some money. I mean, aren't we all? Aren't we all? But she really, really is in desperate need of some funds because she really just wants to follow a dream to become the best bard that she can be.
Yeah.
So any work, anything that she can do just to get by.
Because as we know, being a performer,
Oh,
it does not pay.
No, Sive's a starving artist.
Yes, aren't we all?
Aren't we all?
Fantastic. Well, what would you like to do? You do have this glowing light in the distance. It may be some form of shelter. Do you want to carry on going through and take your chances with the rain and the thunder, or head towards this possible sanctuary?
I think I would love to head towards the possible
Good,
sanctuary.
because the adventure would not carry on if you didn't do that. As you carry on moving through the plains, the light gets brighter and closer, and more lights begin to flicker. And eventually you realise that it's a secluded monastery on a slight hilltop. It looks a bit weather-beaten, a bit worn. There are a couple of crumbling stone walls, but it seems inhabited. There's no walls to speak of kind of stopping you getting into the monastery, and you find yourself now before a large oaken door slick with rain. It looks well shut up. What would you like to do?
I'll just make a wee knock. I'll do a wee fancy, like, you know, the dun 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 dun.
What kind of knock is that?
You know, they're like,
Oh, dun 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 dun.
you know, on the door.
Amazing. Everything goes silent in the monastery. It's that classic thing of someone's knocking at the door, let's pretend like we're not in.
Yeah.
Then you hear some hushing and some talking, some steps. And one of the holes in the doorway opens up, and a ruddy-faced young woman in a nun's habit
Okay.
is stood at the other side of the door. Oh, hello. Bloody hell, we don't get many visitors here. She's kind of on her tiptoes, trying to see as much of you as she can through this hole in the door. Can I help you with something?
Hi, it's just really raining outside, and I was just wondering, could I just come in for maybe just until it passes? Is that okay?
Oh, I mean, we don't usually make a habit of letting strangers in at about midnight.
Right, well, I could play everybody like a wee good night tune. I'm a bard, you see.
Oh,
so,
right,
yeah.
okay. What do you play?
I play the harp, I play the flute, really just anything that you would like.
Oh, okay. Can you make me a persuasion check, please?
Yes, of course I can.
Maybe if this was the middle of the day, you might have gotten
Yeah.
away with it.
Okay. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21. The nun looks at you, closes the hole in the door, and you hear locks being undone and latches, and the big oaken door swings open, and she's now stood there before you. Well, come on in then, come on in.
Thank you so much. It's dreadful out there, isn't it?
It is, isn't it? It's absolutely ghastly. And as you enter the monastery, it's lovely on the inside. We're talking marble floors, we're talking lovely brass sconces, and there's loads of nuns running about getting ready for the evening. Oh, let me introduce myself. My name is... Yes, we're doing the improvised names thing for this even as well. My name's Bob's your uncle.
Okay. That's a lovely name.
Thank you, thank you.
See, I'm Sive Sullivan, famous bard. Well, soon to be famous bard.
I haven't heard of you.
Well, maybe you're just all holed up in this lovely monastery.
Yes,
yeah.
probably. So are you quite popular on the outside then?
Oh, definitely. Or I will be eventually at some point. That's
right.
the plan.
Fantastic. Well, welcome to our little home. We are the Sisters of the Order of the Orb.
Perfect. Sisters of the Orb.
I know, it's a mouthful.
Of the Orb. And how long have you been worshipping here, Bob's your uncle?
Oh, we've been here for 150 years now.
150?
Yes.
You personally, or just...
No, not me. Don't be silly. No, the Order of the Sisters of the Orb has been going for 150 years. I am a relatively new recruit. I've only been here for 10 years.
Perfect.
And we are all here to worship and protect the Orb of Ilmater.
The Orb of Ilmater. And what would that be?
Would you like to see it?
Oh, Bob's your uncle, I would love to see it.
Come on. Bob's your uncle takes you down some passageways, a lot of nuns as they pass you. Hello.
Hey, yeah,
hello.
how you doing?
Very well, thank you. And you're led to a large antechamber where a couple of nuns are sat in silent reflection. And at the centre of this antechamber, floating on a diadem, is a golden orb. Isn't it beautiful?
It's unlike anything I've ever seen.
You've never seen a floating orb before, have you?
Never, ever in my life. It's beautiful.
Thank you.
And can I ask, what does it do? Or is it just your place of worship, or does it have...
What does the orb do? That's a very good question. She sits down next to another nun, quite obviously older and higher in rank than Bob's your uncle. Sister, what does the orb actually do? What does the orb do? Who's asking what the bloody orb does? Pardon, Ilmater. The older nun comes and stands up next to you. Hello there, stranger.
Hiya, sorry if that was an offensive I'm just very curious, and I just really wanted to know everything about your place of worship.
Oh, well, of course, anyone that's interested in our religion is more than welcome to ask questions. In terms of what the orb actually does, I don't know.
Right.
I'm the Mother Superior here. My name's... Mrs. Stinky Butthead.
Lovely name.
Yes. Sometimes, as a nun, we take on new names that are actually a bit rude.
Oh, yes.
So we have something to pray for every night.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I totally understand that.
So, we've been protecting this old orb for 150 years now, but no one knows what it actually does, but it's very valuable.
Right. And in those 150 years, have none of you ever thought, oh, maybe let's find out what it does.
No, absolutely not.
Oh, right. Is that like sacrilegious or?
Well, maybe, but I've just never really thought about it.
Maybe you could pray for it. Pray to see what it does. No.
We're not a curious folk here, so
Okay.
I suggest you don't be curious too.
Right. No worries.
Anyway, should we show you some quarters for the evening before you head off tomorrow?
Yes, that would be amazing. Thank you very much.
Okay.
If you have any spare.
Yes, of course. She begins to lead you away and just leans into you. Stop looking at the orb. I can see you looking. Stop looking at it.
Okay. Sorry.
Takes you through some more corridors, some more nuns. Hello.
Hiya, how are you?
Turns left, turns right, and before you now is a single occupancy room. It's not got too much about it. It's got a single bed, an old beaten chest of drawers. The Mother Superior, Mrs. Stinky Butthead, says, "Well, you're welcome to stay here for the night. If you want breakfast in the morning, that's fine too. That'll be at 7 a.m. But welcome to the monastery of the Sisters of the Holy Order of the Orb."
That sounds fantastic. I am so excited to be here with the Sisters of the Order of the Orb.
The Holy Order of the Orb.
The Holy Order of the Orb. Thank you very much.
All right. Well, sleep well.
You too. Thank you very much.
Boom, and she just shuts the door on you. You now find yourself in your little accommodation. Is there anything you want to unpack? Any things you want to do before you head off to bed?
I'll probably unpack my scimitar and have that like underneath my.
Oh, you've
pillow.
got a scimitar.
Yeah. So which I got which I got kindly gifted from a goblin. So I think I'll have that.
Sorry, can you unpack that a bit?
Yeah.
You got gifted it by a goblin.
So after Sive left her home, she sort of fell in with some goblins, and to sort of get herself out of being killed, she just sort of played them a bit of music, and they thought she was just funny, so they didn't kill her.
Amazing.
And she had no like weapons on her, so they were like, "Here, you're actually gonna get yourself killed. Like this is a bit embarrassing now. So take this scimitar."
Sive goblin friend, basically.
Yeah.
You performed so well, you convinced a band of goblins to take pity on you.
To take pity on me.
Okay.
So I have this scimitar. It's a bit beaten up. It's scrapes on it. It doesn't really go with the rest of her like aesthetic, her wild black hair. But so she sort of puts that underneath her pillow just in case, any of the nuns try to turn out to be killer nuns and murder me in my sleep.
Why would that happen? What are you even talking about?
I'll unpack that.
Unpacking that. Anything else? You're just gonna head into bed and have a bit of a rest. You've been trekking all day.
Yeah, I'll probably take off my muddy boots so I don't get them dirty on the.
That's probably a good shout.
Bed, yeah.
All right. You've unpacked everything. It's nice and quiet in the monastery, and you head into bed. We're going to say you can have a short rest if there's anything you want to revamp in terms of your stats and everything. I'm going to say it's about 3 in the morning.
Okay.
Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Yes, I can. 10.
10. All right. Great. You awake by the sound of bells.
Okay.
Everything else is quiet in the monastery, but something shoots you awake. And you're just thinking about that orb.
Okay.
That looked like a pretty cool orb. I wonder what it does. What do you think it does?
I don't know, maybe she's thinking, why are they so protective of it? Is it controlling them? Why do they never leave?
Yeah.
Why were there lights? They didn't really want to take her in.
No.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Well, you're awake now.
Okay.
And you have these thoughts in your head. What would Sive like to do?
Put her boots on, first things first. And grab the scimitar. And maybe just slowly pry open the door to see if anybody's about.
It is even later at night now. The halls of the monastery are deathly quiet. It's pretty dark, but there are patches of light lit by sconces lighting the way through the monastery, but all seems quiet at the moment. Do you want to sneak around?
Yeah, maybe I could head towards the sound of the bells or towards where any more light would be or anything like that.
Cool. Great. Let's have you head towards kind of a larger light source.
Yeah.
All right. Can you make me a stealth check, please?
Of course I can. 13.
13. All right. Cool. What does it look like when Sive sneaks?
She sort of like bends down slightly, and she like pulls her hair back because she's massive hair. So she sort of has like a bit of cloth that she'll tie up. She'll tie her hair up, and she'll sort of just hold her breath and just slowly make her way
It's
forward.
quite Scooby-Doo-esque, isn't it?
So
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo. Yeah.
All right. You're sneaking around the monastery now, heading towards any greater light source you can find. You're going left, you're going right. You're not currently seeing anyone. There's no one else awake at the moment. And now you find yourself back in the antechamber before the orb of Ilmater. Can you give me a perception check, please?
Of course. 6.
6. All seems fine.
Okay.
You're now alone.
There's nobody about.
No one around.
Okay. I'll slowly approach the orb.
All right.
Sneaking.
Sneaking, yeah.
Slowly.
Basically moving from shadow to shadow.
Yeah. And well, I suppose with a 6, I don't know, like, the colour of the orb hasn't changed? Or
No, the colour of the orb
Looks
hasn't
the same.
changed. The room, as you recall it, is exactly the same from when you were in here
Okay.
4 or 5 hours ago.
Okay.
Are you kind of going toward the orb, studying it a bit? What would you like to do now you're in this space?
I'll maybe walk towards the orb, maybe just like with one of my hands out, seeing
Okay.
if I can like feel if there's like, I don't know, like a vibration coming
Yeah,
off
yeah,
it
yeah.
or something like that, just in case.
How's your arcana? As a bard, obviously you can cast spells. You are in tune with the weave of magic. How would you say Sive is in terms of her magic knowledge? Quite good? Middling? Bad?
I feel like she's not bad. I feel like she sort of will just pull a spell out of nowhere,
Right,
maybe
okay.
like
Yeah.
not thinking that she can do it. But she spent so many times when she was just chilling in taverns, reading all these books with nothing else to do. So I feel like that she has the knowledge in the back of her mind, but she's more of like a practical sort of person. But
Okay, let's go with it. Give me an arcana check anyway. You are before a magical object.
7.
That's a 7. So you're like, this could be anything.
Yeah.
I have no
Yeah.
clue whatsoever. You put your hand out towards the orb, and a hand grabs your wrist.
Okay.
What the devil are you doing? And it's Bob's your uncle,
Oh,
the other nun that you met.
hiya, Bob's your uncle. Sorry, I just couldn't sleep. I know, hectic, isn't it? And I just thought I would just go on a wee walk just to try and tire myself out.
Right, I see.
Uh-huh.
Can you give me a deception check, please?
Yep. 19.
19. Oh, I'm sorry that you weren't tired in our beds.
Oh, that's okay. You know, I just am a bad sleeper.
Bad sleeper.
Insomnia and all that, you know what it's like?
Curious as well.
Yeah. Oh, I just love the universe and the world.
And you know what they say, don't you?
What do they say, Bob's your uncle?
Curiosity killed the cat.
Is that what they say?
And her jaw opens twice the size
Oh my
that a
God.
normal human jaw would.
Oh.
The skin around her cheeks rips, and a large forked tongue swats out.
Oh my god.
Roll for initiative.
Yep.
Oh dear.
13.
13. Okay. Bob's your uncle, if that is its real name.
Yeah.
Got 18. So
Oh,
Bob's your
great.
uncle's going to go first.
No worries. Bob's your uncle.
And Bob's your uncle is going to take the hand that was on your wrist, let go, and then bring down a claw onto you.
Great.
That is a 14 to hit. What is your armor class?
That hits.
Oh,
So there's 13.
Okay. You
It's
are
not very
going
good.
to take 6 points
Ooh.
of piercing damage
Okay.
as 3 slashes appear on your upper arm.
Excuse, not very nun-like, Bob's your uncle. That was really painful.
I love how you tried to reason with it. Can you give me another perception check while you're at it, please?
Yes. Perception. 5.
5.
It's even worse than the first time.
Okay.
I have no clue what's going on.
So what you don't notice, now this might get a bit meta, but it'll be fun for the listeners, is you don't notice 4 shadows emerging from different columns around this antechamber. More nuns,
Great.
each with deathly blue skin, enormous jaws with forked snake-like tongues. And without you realising, they're also going to all roll for initiative as well.
Great. I'll be dead before we get to the live show.
Yeah, that'd be quite funny, I think, if you actually died right now. Hi, this is Chloe. She's dead now.
Yeah.
God, what a dickhead I'd be. I might do it. Great, it's your turn now.
Okay. I am going to take my scimitar
Yeah,
and just try and slash at her.
absolutely. Go for it.
Okay, here we go, please. 19 to hit.
19 hits, yeah, 100%.
Okay, thank good. Imagine you were like, no. 1d6 plus 2. 3.
3, okay. Tell me how that looks as you bring the scimitar down.
So, as I'm just bleeding from my arm, it was the arm that I was holding the scimitar with. So I
Right.
go to take a big slash, not realizing the actual pain my arm is in, and it doesn't hit her arm as much as
As the force would usually. All right, you do manage to hit Bob's your uncle. Green blood sprays across you.
Great. Oh, lovely.
These other 3 nuns now appear. You can now see them,
Okay.
and they are now going to enter combat.
Okay. Hiya.
So there's now
Good evening.
4 of them in the room with you.
Great.
Does a 6 hit?
No.
All right.
Thank goodness for that.
First one misses.
Yeah.
Does a 4 hit?
No.
I think a 17 will hit,
Yes.
won't it? So
Just
the
a wee
first
bit.
2 of these weird nuns reach for you. You just manage to dodge left and you dodge right, but the last one comes in and swipes at your face, and you are going to take another 7 points of slashing damage.
Okay, it's fine, no worries. Don't worry about that. I'm like breathing heavily.
Yeah. Bob's your uncle, the one that is you were in with to begin with, is going to attack you again.
Okay.
Okay, that's a 5.
Okay, it doesn't hit me.
Misses. They're all just trying to slash you to ribbons. You are pretty much almost surrounded at this point. It is your turn. What would you like to do?
That's a great question.
Running is always an option.
Okay. I might cast Shatter at second level.
Okay.
Which says a loud noise erupts from a point of your choice within range. Oh, well, actually no, because they're all surrounding me. So then that would be me as well, and then I would kill myself.
Well, I suppose what you could do is, can you choose the place where the shatter
Yeah.
happens? You could try and place it further enough away from you that it gets them but doesn't get you.
Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay, all right. So all of them now are within 5 feet of you. Where would you like to place the point of this loud noise, this shatter?
Could I sort of place it so that it's like far enough away, so if possible it gets like the head nun, but not me?
Oh,
if
so
not, like
so
that's totally
Mrs.
fine.
Stinky Butthead isn't here. Yeah, but do you mean Bob's your uncle?
Yes, the one who
Yes,
was...
yes, yeah, 100% you could do that.
Okay, grand. It's a Constitution saving throw.
Cool, all right. That was a natural one.
Yes! Okay, 3d8 thunder damage.
Oh my god, go on.
So, okay, I'm always so bad at like remembering.
Do you need more d8s or you're good?
I'll just do it 3, although
Yeah.
I'm horrible at maths, so... Okay, 5. Plus 4. So that's 9. Plus 7. So 16 damage.
Okay. This sound and shockwave erupts from behind the ghouls. Bits of masonry and wood from the benches shatter, and it isn't actually the shatter spell that hurts
Yeah.
Bob's your uncle, it's more the shrapnel. And as she stands in front of you, bits of wood pierce through her stomach. She's still alive, but in a huge amount of pain.
Sorry about that. I just don't want to die.
All right, is there anything else you'd like to do? You've done your action.
Can I give myself bardic inspiration? Or is that not a thing I can do?
No, I don't think so. You can only give it
Grant.
to companions.
That's all right. Well, I will
Just sing yourself a little song.
I'll just be going, it's okay, it's fine. That's all.
Amazing. At that moment, another figure comes into the doorway behind you.
Okay.
It is Mrs. Stinky Butthead.
Okay.
Oh, little lass. What's going on here then? How have you managed to hurt yourself?
Do you not see all of your nun friends? Because they kind of turned into blue lizard people and they've been slashing at me and I think I might die.
Oh my
Please.
goodness, I'm so sorry to hear that.
That's fine. Could you help me?
And what are you doing up so late?
Well, I have the insomnia. So, it's a bit hard to sleep.
Can you give me another deception check, please?
Of course.
All of these creature nuns are now just halting their attack.
Okay. Please. 8.
8. Oh, you have a touch of the insomnia.
I do.
You weren't planning to, I don't know, steal the orb of Ilmater or...
No, sure, it's massive. That wouldn't fit in my wee backpack.
No, of course not.
No.
Well, we're in a bit of a bind now, aren't we?
Yes.
Because you're where you shouldn't be.
Well, I just got lost. Is anything we can work out? No.
I suppose we could work some things out. Well,
Uh-huh.
for your transgressions, we could kill you.
Right. But then you wouldn't get to hear my lovely music.
Oh, of course, your lovely music.
Uh-huh.
I love music, you know.
Do you? So
Aye.
do I. That's good.
Hmm.
I'm
Well-
already bleeding, so I don't think you need to hurt me anymore.
No.
Yeah.
I'll tell you something.
Okay.
I've-
Anything.
I've been watching you for a while.
Right?
Aye.
As in, like, tonight?
Oh, no.
Right?
For years.
Years. Okay.
Back when you lived on the far Star Isles.
Hi. Oh, yeah, that's a wee bit far away, though. So, do you have good eyesight or something?
Aye, I do have good eyesight.
Right. Okay.
I know about your sister as well.
And what do you know about her?
I know the depths of your heart. I know
Okay.
the lie you've been telling everyone since your sister died. Taking on her persona. Taking on her invitation to Bard College. Pretending that was you.
I don't know what you mean. I'm just traveling on my way.
Can you give me a deception check,
Yeah.
please? You're going to have disadvantage.
That's fine. First one is 19. Second one's 8.
okay. You don't have to lie to me.
Okay. What are you getting at?
Well, I just think I'm taking a vested interest in everything that you're doing.
Why? What's in it for you?
Well, I think we could have been some use to each other.
Could have been. Could we not still be?
That's what I wanted to hear.
Okay.
Do you know who I am?
A nun?
No.
Right.
And Mrs. Stinky Butthead's mouth opens wide, and it looks a bit like someone getting out of a sleeping bag made of flesh.
Lovely.
The skin of Mrs. Stinky Butthead just parts as she speaks. Oh, well, I'm the fear.
Okay.
I'm the dark. I'm the loneliness. I am the loss. I am the guilt that resides in the shadow in the heart of all men. And as the skin of Mrs. Stinky Butthead falls to the floor before you now, stands a devil.
Okay.
Legs hinged backwards like a bird or some sort of lizard. Top half humanoid, crimson skin wreathed in golden armour. A head, long and feline-like, with two horns that twist round. This person is about 12 foot tall. Two leathery wings shoot out of either side. I am Mephistopheles, Archduke of Hell, Lord of Cania.
Okay, well, that's a wee bit of a longer name than Stinky Buttface, isn't it?
You can just call me Mephistopheles.
Okay, not a problem, Mephistopheles. You have, can I just say, great wings.
Thank you.
And loving the whole get-up you've got going.
The pretending to be a nun.
Yes, and I just meant your armour. You look great.
Thanks.
Sav says that she's like shaking.
Can you give me a persuasion check, please?
Yeah. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 14.
Flattery will get you everywhere.
Oh, don't you know it, Mephistopheles?
Mephistopheles.
Sorry, just a long name. Yeah. So, why are you hanging out in a monastery? What's the deal here? Sav's like still bleeding, trying to remain calm.
Yeah.
And she's like,
150 years ago, my favourite football was stolen
that's awful.
from the Nine Hells
Goodness me.
by a champion of Ilmata.
Okay.
And Mephistopheles points to the orb of Ilmata.
Mm-hmm.
And these fuckers started worshipping it like it was some sort of holy idol.
Oh, they didn't.
They fucking did.
Well, nuns, what can you say about nuns? Am I right?
For 150 years I watched them worship my football, my favourite football.
And you didn't think about stepping in, like...
Oh yes, around about year 75 I killed all of them.
Right, but then more just came?
Oh
or-
no, all of these nuns have been dead for a long time now, and I've
right.
been puppeting them.
Oh,
But I
okay.
thought, why not make a loss into something more?
Okay.
Why don't I wait for someone to come and try and steal this holy idol or become curious about it? Surely that individual would be worthy of my time.
Yes. So, let me just get this right. You've waited 75 years, after the original 75 years, for
You
a half elf
Sive.
for me.
Yes.
Right. And when did you get an interest in me? This is just... So I've just never had interest from such an interesting person before. I mean, what can I say other than this is a wild night? So what do you want from me again?
I want your fealty.
Right.
There is a touch of destiny about you.
That's what I've always said. Okay.
I want you to be my champion.
And what would that involve? I've just got a lot on my
Well,
schedule.
it would involve signing infernal contract.
Okay.
You doing my bidding as and when, with a light touch from me. And in return, you will gain the powers of Hellfire. You will earn the favor of Bator, the Nine Hells.
This sounds very interesting. What would happen? No offense. You look great. If I said no. I just want to weigh up all my options
All
here.
of the ghoulish nuns.
Okay. Yep. No. See, the only problem is I don't speak Infernal. Is that a problem
Well,
to sign the contract?
no.
Okay.
We can do. What languages do you speak? I know you speak Goblinoid.
Yes.
Common.
Common.
We can have it translated. No
Yeah.
problem.
Okay. No worry. Just I want to make sure everything's.
He clicks his fingers, and an infernal contract made of human skin appears beside you
Okay.
with a little quill that just floats in the air.
Right.
It's your boilerplate infernal contract. I invest with you a portion of my evil power, and in return you do my bidding as and when. We can add sub-clauses if you'd like.
That would be great. So I was just like looking around like at the other nuns being like, okay, I probably am gonna die here, so like what other option is there? So I'm gonna look back at this massive devil and I'm gonna be like, right. So when you say do your bidding, what does that entail? Like, you don't want anything else from me? Like, I just want to make sure you're not gonna maybe possess me or take over my entire life.
Oh no, I won't take over your entire life. I won't
Right.
possess you.
Okay, that's a
It's
start.
more like I'll be giving you suggestions as
Okay.
you go along
No problem.
your adventures.
Like,
Kill this person. Don't do that.
but what if they're a nice person? And you want me to kill them and then I don't kill them? Is that it's not going to be
Yes,
a
that
problem?
will be a problem.
As in, like, what, you'll kill me?
I won't kill you, but how about this? We
Okay.
can have a fail-safe if you fail to do my bidding.
Not a problem.
Through some jiggery pokery, I have, within my deepest vaults, within my realm of Cania, your sister's soul. Let's say that if you fail to do my bidding as and when I call for it, her soul shall be sent into the void of nothingness. But if you do well by me, heed my calls and my actions, I can bring her back to life.
You can bring Sinead back.
I can bring Sinead back.
And she's not going to be a weird zombie. Like, you'll
No, she could be a weird zombie if you want that.
No,
No, okay.
no, I would just like Sinead back.
Okay.
The way she was originally, all the bits of her.
You can't have her right now. You'll have to do my bidding up until the contract is complete.
And how long will that be?
I mean, who can say? But in return, since we're adding these sub-clauses, you must give me something too. A little goodwill gesture.
Okay, and for Sinead, anything.
I want your singing voice.
My singing voice.
Yes.
But I'm meant to be going to Bard College.
I know.
I'm going to be a bard, but that can't sing.
Yes. This is
For-
mutual. I give you something, you give me something.
If I have Sinead, I won't have to sing ever. She's the singer.
Then
So
sign.
okay, she's like shaking. She's like grabbing for the
Yeah.
the quill or
So
whatever
you're
it is.
signing the contract.
Yeah, I'll like tears like
Yeah.
streaming down her
As
face.
soon as you sign the contract, the quill bursts into flames. The contract rolls up
Okay.
and moves towards Mephistopheles, who grips it in a crimson, devilish hand.
We have an accord.
Okay. No worries.
Be seeing you.
And he bursts into a pillar of hellfire on
Oh
all
God.
of the little nuns. fall to the floor dead.
Sive just like turns around, just throws up like onto the ground. She's like, oh my god. And like tears streaming down her face, she literally just threw up. Like, she can't believe it that she never thought, after she set off on her journey, she never thought that she would hear Sinead's name again, never mind like the thought of her coming back to life. So she's a wee bit of a state at the minute.
As you look down at one of your hands, you notice on the palm an infernal symbol is now etched into your skin, and you feel something coursing through your veins. You try to sing, nothing comes out. You think on Mephistopheles and the power coursing through you, and instead of singing, you now screech in infernal. And an eldritch blast bursts from your hands. You are now part warlock.
Woohoo! Oh my god. She like sees where the eldritch blast went on the wall and she just goes, okay, well, this is new. No problem. This is fine. She like throws up again.
The sun is now dawning on the monastery of the former Holy Order of the Orb of Ilmata, aka known as the Football of Mephistopheles.
Yeah.
What would you like to do now? Where would you want to go in your adventure?
I will sort of tiptoe around the dead nun people on the ground, run back to my room, grab my bag, sort of take the bed sheets and go, sorry, and like wipe the blood off me with the bed sheets because I still have like blood all down my arms. And then I will sort of just run out the door and sort of head towards what I think is maybe the closest town or something like that.
You run out of the monastery, leaving the hellish experience behind you, leaving the dead and the smell of hellfire and sulphur, and you run through the plains with the bells tolling behind you, the sound of Mephistopheles' laughter ringing in your ears. On to your next adventure.
Woohoo!
And we're going to leave it there. Oh, that was a spooky one.
That was so good. Oh my god. Super excited that I'm part warlock now.
Yeah, that's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
You could have just been like, nah, fuck that.
Yeah, end the session.
Yeah. Well, there we go. Well, if you want to find out what happens next with Sive Sullivan, you're going to have to come along to our adventure at Riverside Studios on the 24th of April.
Definitely.
Well, for now, it's goodbye from me.
And it's goodbye from me.
Fantastic. All right. Goodbye.
Bye.